Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
Together we
therapist.
are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course,
Today,
Bob.
we are going to reveal to you the 6 secrets of skinny people.
These secrets, some people are going to say, those darn skinny people.
Yeah,
Just
that's
drive
right.
me
They
nuts.
think that they just genetically are skinny, but a lot of people actually, if you study their lives, they are following habits like these.
Sure.
So, by the way, if you're new to our channel, please
Oh.
take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. When we got some social media platforms you want us to join, we would like you to join us on, especially Instagram now. That's the one we're kind of pushing right now, official
Right.
Bob and Brad. But also Facebook, Bob and Brad, because we're going to be giving away stuff again this month as we near our 1 million mark in subscribers.
There you go. It's
So,
exciting.
Yeah, it is. This, by the way, this title again is kind of our self-improvement series. We're kind of veering off in that direction too. We're going to stick with the therapy stuff too, but once in a while we're going to do one on self-improvement.
Well, Bob, they all relate like this.
They do. It's all trying to be healthy.
Right.
So, number one, let's go over number one, Brad. And that's always be prepared. Try to plan your meals in advance. You know, my wife and I, what we do, I just did it last night or night before. We grilled fish. I grill fish, salmon, cod, and even some tuna for the whole week.
Okay.
And I grill it once, and then it's all set. And by making the meals in advance, one, you can plan on healthy meals.
Sure.
And two, you don't get home and you're really hungry and you start ravaging on something else right away.
Potato chips?
Yeah, because the meal is ready.
Sure.
So you can stick with the good stuff.
So you cook it all and it's well done and it tastes good and you got it all in the refrigerator.
And I know what people are going to say, well, I'd like to have some variety in life. And the argument I would have is a lot of people don't have as much variety in their meals as they think they do. A lot of people start eating some of the same stuff anyway. You might as well be healthy stuff.
Sure.
So,
but you could do that if you were one of those people. I mean, you're not one of those people that really like to cook.
No,
like
I don't.
Gourmet.
Yeah, if you're one of those people that like to cook, and then they can plan ahead with healthy meals.
Sure. Well, we better get on to number two.
All right, number two, snack when you're hungry. These diets where you deny yourself food isn't the long-term weight loss strategy. I mean,
sure.
If you're starving or you're, I mean, seriously, my wife and I, we talk about this a lot, but she's at work and there's a girl at work, and I hope she doesn't watch this video, but she often diets, and then by noon she's going, oh, we got to go to Quick Trip, and I mean
the convenience store to get something junk food,
and she does. I mean, she starves herself, and she gets to the point where she has to eat something. So, my wife and I, we always carry around almonds.
Yeah.
And we have them made, and when you get hungry, you snack on a few of those. It resolves your hunger issue, and you move on.
It doesn't do a thing for me, but Bob likes them.
Doesn't it? You don't like them or what?
No, I like them, but I want more. I just want to keep eating them like potato chips.
You do have to limit it because I mean you can go with them.
Yeah.
So
I'd rather have an apple.
Yeah, if an apple works for you.
Right. Yeah. So different things for different.
Yeah, figure out what works for you, because you're right. Some foods are kind of like trigger foods, like you just keep going.
Oh yeah.
It's like drinks can be that way too.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So number three, you do got to be calorie conscious. I mean, you got to know what you're eating and how many calories are in it. Now, you don't have to track all the time. I mean, I think if you track for a while, you'll start to get a sense of,
sure,
that has a lot of calories in it. That doesn't have any calories in it. There's at livestrong.com, they have an app called My Plate app, My Plate, and I guess it's a really good app. I mean, it really helps you, determine how many calories you're eating, and I've never been a calorie counter, but my wife has kind of guided me on that. Like, that's got a lot.
Sure.
And once in a while, look things up, but so.
Yeah, I don't count calories. I do a little bit differently than that, but you can tell. You've got the
right.
You
which
got
things
the
are
cheeseburger with all this
runny
good fat or sugary stuff.
And even the almonds they have a fair amount of calories in them too.
Yeah,
that's why you have to watch it. Yeah. Number four, you gotta, it's definitely okay to binge. I mean, because we're human, So at least once a week. I mean, I've seen different people recommend that you binge one meal a week, and I've seen people that recommend you binge one day a week. So,
That's a good day.
but yeah, but then you get back on track, and
Sure.
and it allows you to stay the course.
It's
You know,
kind of like if you look at it seasonally, Christmas just got over, and
right.
believe me, Christmas was on a
Christmas meant,
Tuesday,
yeah,
so
this is
that meant
bad
from Friday till Tuesday was pretty much a binge for me. And now things don't even taste good. That chocolate isn't even. And that's my favorite thing to binge.
because you binge so
Yeah,
much. Now you're ready to get
it's
back to the
yeah, I'm ready to get back to the grindstone.
sure. All right, number 5, do something active each day. Exercise. I think somewhat. Some people think that that's what you need to do to lose weight. You do have to diet. I think that's more 80% of what the key to losing weight is
Sure.
the diet. But if you throw in exercise, you're gonna be able to eat a little bit more, and you're gonna be healthier.
You're gonna
So,
feel better.
but you got to find what you can do every day. Don't pick up an exercise that you can do for a short while and then you're like, I just can't keep doing this. I mean,
Right.
we talked about P90X being that. You know, it's great, it works well, you look great, and then after 3 months you're going, I just can't do this anymore. I mean,
Right.
you get
It's
home and
pretty intense. Well, then it starts all over again after 13 weeks,
right.
depending on which program you're on. But yeah, again, good exercises, but
I mean, just walking, swimming, things that just staying more active.
right.
Do something that you can do from on a day-to-day basis. And number 6, create habits and stay the course. You were talking about Zig Ziglar, where he was a really good self-improvement guru, right?
Right, motivational speaker, and he talked about it takes 21 days to form a habit. Well, I
And
don't
we
know if
thought
I
we disagreed with that. And then we saw recently in another book where it said 60 some days to
Right.
form a habit. So it probably is person related to
Sure.
each person. But
Sure.
create these habits, and once you create these habits, it's just going to be that's what you do as a
Right.
life, and you don't
Mhm.
really even think about it anymore. It's like brushing your teeth or combing your hair.
Sure.
I mean, if you have hair yet.
Right, right. And,
So,
it's like you're a parent. You try and teach your children
yeah,
healthy habits so they're not even thinking about it. It's just like, look at our kids,
that's
how
just a way of
polite
life.
they are, and they're just doing these wonderful habits,
And
and
they
they're
say thank
perfect.
you and please, right?
Yeah, we weren't like that as kids, were we?
No, my mom cracked the whip on that
Did
too.
she? She
Oh,
got you
yeah,
good, huh?
yeah. So, and we had 11 kids in my
I
family.
thought it was 13.
Well, 13 in the family.
Oh, but
there
11
was
kids.
11 kids.
And here
Yeah.
I've been telling people 13.
Ah,
Oh, well, it's pretty close. What's the difference?
I was
13,
lucky number
11.
4.
Yeah.
But
You're the fourth oldest?
Yeah,
Wow.
and I had a patient who she was one of 21 children. Seriously, yeah, she's still alive. She's a
Wow.
she's a kind of a
Just that poor mother.
yeah. No kidding.
21 kids.
Yep.
She was never not pregnant.
That's right. She
For years.
Yeah. And we're
Wow,
off.
but I don't
we're
know
off on a different subject. So thanks for watching.